Hello everyone, so this is a video about 3 steps to break any addiction / habit, okay? Because an addiction is a habit. It's something we've continually been doing and it's now ingrained into our brain and our day and our life. And I speak from experience when I can honestly say that I have broke a lot of addictions with the power of the angels. And I'm going to be giving you 4 archangels to work with to break any addiction, to break any habit. Whether you see it as an addiction or a habit as irrelevant, it's both the same thing. And I'm talking about anything. So, we can get addicted to people, we can get addicted to situations, we can get addicted to things. We can get addicted to habits of smoking, drinking alcohol, doing drugs, just as much as we can get addicted to social media, just as much as we can get addicted to picking our phone up and checking our phone all the time. That's a huge addiction in this day and age, our phones. If we haven't got our phone by our side, we feel like a part of us is missing. If we're not checking social media, we feel we're missing out on something. We can get addicted to buying things. We can get addicted to gambling. We can get addicted to checking up on people on social media. We can even get addicted to having a certain person in our life and depending on that person for our happiness. There's so many things that we need to realise that the power lies in surrender and in releasing and letting go, because we don't need to be addicted to anything. We don't need to have habits for anything. We need to get good habits like doing gratitude and feeling good and looking for positive things within our day. Those are great habits to make. But we need to let go of the negative habits that bring fear in, that bring anxiety in, and that really don't serve our higher good. And working with these specific archangels as a team that I'm going to be talking about in a second will help you to release, let go and surrender anything right now that you're trying to get rid of from your life or to break free from for your life. And really, the angels have shown me 3 amazing steps to do this. So think about something right now that you want to let go of. Now, when I do my videos, I'm passing information on to you from things that I've learnt myself or I've actually seen others deal with. And I'm talking about things I've quit now. I was a huge smoker in my 20s. Well, since I think I started smoking about 14, 15, smoking them in the bathroom, thinking I was cool. And it became a huge addiction to me, smoking. And it was when I was out drinking, one after the other, chain smoker, I'd call myself back in the day, I also excessively drank alcohol, and smoking and drinking together, not a good combination. I overindulged in food. I drank caffeine. Yes, I wasn't very much of a coffee drinker, but I drank immense amounts of tea. There's all these things. We're addicted to caffeine with Coke, like fizzy drinks, energy drinks, these type of things. So I've quit red meat, caffeine, smoking, alcohol, all with the power of the angels, okay, with the power of the angels. I've also come off Facebook through the angels. Whenever I have breaks off social media, the angels give me the power to do that. So I'm going to be sharing what I've learned and what has helped me and what has helped my clients and people that I talk to, okay? So please know that this information does work. It's not something that I've just made up. This is proof, because I am living proof that you no longer crave these things. And I'm not just giving you these tips so that you can stop it one day and then you're back to it the next day. This is a lifelong ending of those addictions. I would never have another cigarette. I would never have another sip of anything alcoholic. I have no craving for it. I have no desire for it. And the angels took that away. And they can help you to take the desire away, the craving away for whatever it is that you're addicted to right now, whether it's smoking, drinking, drugs, caffeine, gambling, spending money, social media, a person, whatever it is. You have the power within you to break any addiction with the power of something bigger than you, and that's the absolute truth. So the first step to break any addiction is to realize that you have an addiction, and to realize that that addiction is just a habit. It's just something that you do over and over and over again that gives it power over your life. So, when you say that to yourself, it gives you the power back. Those cigarettes don't hold power over you. If they're sitting on the table looking at you and you're thinking, oh, I need a cigarette, that gives the cigarettes power over you. If you're sitting and thinking, I need a drink of alcohol because I've had a really crap day, I need a glass of wine, I need that energy drink, I need that person to text me, I need to check social media, then that thing, that addiction, whatever it is, has power over you. And the only thing that has power over you is you. You control your thoughts, your emotions, and the way that you respond and react to everything in your life. So the first step is realizing that that addiction doesn't actually control you. It's just a habit. It's just something that you've been doing over and over and over again. And you can always stop habits because you can replace them with something else. You can replace a habit. It takes 28 days to break a habit. It takes 28 days to start a new habit. So realizing that your addiction is only a habit is the first step to break any addiction. The second step to break any addiction is by calling on something bigger than you. So if you've made this decision now that you don't want cigarettes in your life, you don't want alcohol in your life, you don't want to eat red meat anymore, you don't want to be addicted to your phone anymore, whatever it is that your addiction is, and it is an addiction that's a habit, whatever your habit is, make that decision right now to stop it, to change it, to start afresh and release yourself from the power of that habit. And then you need to call on something bigger than you. You haven't got the power within you to just give up. You may have for a couple of days or even a couple of weeks, or even people have gone years with, I'm talking about smoking for example, and then they smell one, they have a stressful day, and they have another one. Why? Because they've counted on their self to do it. And you can't count on yourself to give up something like that because you haven't got the strength. Okay, you haven't got the strength. You may be a strong person, and I'm not, saying that you aren't a strong person, but you need something bigger than you, because everybody at some point will go into ego, will go through something that makes them not care about anything, the consequences to things. I'll just have one, it doesn't matter, one's fine, oh, nobody will know, oh, just do that, I'll just check my phone, whatever it is. The ego will always get the better of self at some point, unless you call on something bigger than you. And I'm really talking about the power of the archangels. So there's 4 major archangels that I've connected to before this video to share it with you to break any addiction. Now, one archangel on their own has the power to do this, but bringing these 4 in as a team will bring in solid power. Solid power, okay? Whenever I'm working with the archangels, they are so powerful anyway, but when you ask them to work as a team, they move mountains for you. They move mountains. And the first angel that you need to be calling on is Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, why? Because he's the Thor of heaven. He's the angel that gives you strength. He's the angel that helps you to cut cords with anything no longer serving you in your life. He's the angel that builds you back up and picks you up off the floor when you're going through something stressful, something painful, when you feel that you can't go on. If you're having suicidal thoughts, Archangel Michael is the one that picks you up. He helps you to speak confidently. He gives you the confidence to move forward fearlessly. He gives you the strength to carry on another day. And he will give you the strength that you need to cut the cords of habit/addiction. He'll help you to not want it anymore. He'll help you to stop doing it. He'll give you the strength within. The strength will come from nowhere and you'll feel, wow, powerful. I don't need that anymore. Okay, I don't need that anymore, because Archangel Michael, the Thor of heaven, will help you. And if I'm speaking a bit strong and forceful right now, it's because I'm tuning into Archangel Michael's energy, and that's the way that he makes you feel when you connect with him. Okay. The second mighty archangel is Archangel Raphael, the amazing, beautiful healing angel, the angel who helps to heal anything within your life, anything physically and anything emotionally. He's the angel that can take that craving away and change it into something beautiful. He will stop you from wanting to smoke that cigarette, to taste that energy drink, to have that sip of alcohol. He will completely remove the craving. So Archangel Michael will cut the cord, and Archangel Raphael will heal where the cord has been. So imagine that Archangel Michael has just come along and cut this cord. Actually, I'll tell you that scenario in a minute, because they're just showing me something in here, how all the angels will help. So Archangel Raphael, the amazing physician of heaven, will bring healing energy in to fill up where that hole is that's been left by whatever you're removing, to fill it up with love and healing energy that restores that thing in you that no longer craves that habit, that addiction. It will change it into something beautiful. The third archangel is Archangel Nathaniel. Now, Archangel Nathaniel, you have to be ready to work with him, because he comes in like a bulldozer and he will remove anything no longer serving you. He will remove it out of your path. You just imagine that scenario. So imagine whatever it is that you're trying to give up right there in front of you, whether it be a pack of cigarettes, a bottle of wine, your phone, a person, anything, right? Imagine the person of your addiction or the thing of your addiction standing right in front of you right now. And all of a sudden, this bulldozer comes out of nowhere and knocks it out of the way. That's the power of Archangel Nathaniel. He will run over whatever it is. He will bulldoze it. And if that's a person, I'm not meaning it to be you're going to kill that person or anything nasty is going to happen. The Archangel Nathaniel's just going to completely bulldoze it away, so it's not even in your aura anymore, you see. And then Archangel Metatron, the time angel, will help it all to happen within divine timing. So Archangel Metatron will oversee the timing of everything and help you to break that addiction, to break that craving, to break that habit quickly and, with no messing. And, at the end of the day, the angels have told me that they can break any addiction within your life within 5 days, They can break your addiction like that, but your ego has to catch up, and it can take a few days for that to happen. With me, it was pretty much an overnight thing. I was trying to give up smoking on my own, This is whenever it was, I think it was 10 years ago or something now, but I was trying to do it on my own. And remember, I was a chain smoker, and I gave up for like a week or so, and I thought I'd done it, and then I wanted another one, And then as soon as I called on the power of the angels, the craving was automatically, immediately gone. Same with alcohol, caffeine, red meat, anything that I wanted to give up. And there's been a few things, because as spiritual beings, we have addictive personalities, you know, we do. We get addicted to things, we cling to things, we want to help people, we want to do things, we just get very addicted to things easily. And the main reason is because as a spiritual being, one of the lessons we have to learn is the lesson of letting go. And habits or addictions are the first thing that we have to let go of. And if we can call on the angels to work as a team to do this, then how amazing is that? And this is what I was going to say before. This is the scenario they showed me. Imagine whatever it is in you. So imagine there's like some cigarettes. Say if you're trying to quit smoking. And I know there's a few of you who are watching right now who want to quit smoking or vaping, okay? So imagine there's a little cigarette here or a vape thing here or whatever it is that you're trying to give up, okay? Or a phone, or imagine what it is. Okay, so it's here. You can even close your eyes and do this if you want to. So close your eyes right now and imagine you just visualize whatever it is. I'm closing my eyes because I'm visualizing it as well. Close your eyes right now and visualize whatever it is that you want to give up. And if there's a couple of things, then do it one by one. You know, do one now and then another one after the video. But visualize that item, whatever it is, whether it be a person. If it's a person, see their face. If it's an item of something, a cigarette or a glass of wine or your phone or a gambling ticket or anything like that, visualize it right now that it's connected to you. Okay, there's some cord connected. It's either within you or around you, but you can see right now that item that you're trying to quit, that addiction that you're trying to quit, that habit that you're trying to quit. Just see it right now. See an image of it right now. And see a cord connecting it to you. See that cord, okay? Feel that cord. Now, Archangel Michael is coming in right now and he is getting his huge, amazing sword of light. It's a burning sword of light right now. It's burning. He's holding it up and he's now cutting that cord. He's now cutting that cord that's connecting you to whatever it is that you're addicted to. He's cutting that cord. He's breaking the habit. He's cutting the cord right now. Can you feel it? Can you see it? That cord has now come out. Now, that cord is now cut. It's broke, okay? But there's still a root in there, okay? There's still a root in. I'm opening my eyes. You keep your eyes closed. There's a root in there. And that root is inside you. Now, Archangel Nathaniel is coming in right now. He's coming in right now and he is holding that root. He's holding that cord. He's holding it. And he's now pulling it right out of you. Can you feel it coming out of you? He's pulling it out of you. It's like a tree branch that's inside you. He's pulling it out. He's pulling it out. He's bulldozing it out. He's pulling it out and he is bulldozing it away. Okay, he's bulldozing it away. He's now got on his bulldozer and he's now bulldozed it completely away from you. And now Archangel Raphael is standing in front of you and he's kneeling down and he's putting his hands into the area where that cord was that's now empty and he's now filling up that hole. He's filling up that hole with healing, beautiful emerald green light. He's filling up that hole with beautiful white light. It's all going in. Can you feel it going in? He's taking away that addiction, that habit, that craving. That craving no longer exists. You are free. It's now gone. You have released it. You no longer need that habit or addiction or craving. You have no desire to crave that anymore. It's not inside you anymore. It's removed. It's now filled up with beautiful healing energy. You feel free. And Archangel Metatron is standing over you right now, clearing your chakras and giving you the physical time to accept what has now been done. That you are now healed, you are cleansed, and you are free, and you have broke this addiction. And the third step to break any addiction is to know that it's already done. Wow, I can actually feel the energy flowing through me because I've just done that cleansing ritual. So You should be, well, you will be. If you have faith and you've just done it right there, you will no longer have a craving for whatever it is that you think you're addicted to, because that addiction is only a habit, and a habit is something that can be changed and broken with the power of the angels. So call on the team of angels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Nathaniel. Call on them to work as a team. Archangel Michael will cut the cord with his flaming sword of light. There will be, you've got to visualize it as well and feel it. The cord is broken but still within you. Archangel Nathaniel will come and take it out, and he'll get on his bulldozer and bulldoze it away. Archangel Raphael will then fill up the healing, fill up inside the empty space that will fill up, and it will heal, and that craving will be gone. And Archangel Metatron will give you the time to allow your human self to catch up with what's been done. So there are 3 amazing steps to break any addiction. So have fun with it, you know. The more you visualise, the more effective it is, because Archangel Nathaniel really does have a bulldozer, and he comes in on it and he just whooshes things out of the way. Archangel Michael has this flaming sword of light that cuts cords with anything in your life. Archangel Raphael is the master healer of heaven, and he can heal and cleanse and create wonderful miracle healing in your life. And Archangel Metatron is the Time Lord, so he is the Doctor Who of heaven. He can do anything. So when you call on these amazing angels, they create miracles in your life. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.